Alright, welcome to this review for another board game that Games Workshop have released. It's Gangs of COMMORRAGH. We'll take a look at the contents of this game here. Bit of a surprise release, this one. I wasn't expecting something like this from Games Workshop, a board game. It's just Dark Elder, so the idea behind it seems pretty cool. But we'll take a look at it here in this video. I've got mine from gamingfigures.com. They do Games Workshop at a discounted rate, 15% off. If your order comes to over £100, they give you another 5% off on top of that. And then if you're in the UK, they give you free postage on orders over £40. So you can check them out. That's gamingfigures.com. So, Gangs of COMMORRAGH, breakneck combat in the Dark City. It's a two-player game. That's your contents here on the back. Thrilling high-speed battles unfold amongst the spires of the Dark City of COMMORRAGH. Each set of lavish miniatures is complemented by its own dynamic gameplay in this breakneck sky hunt, where each warrior is the hunter of the quarry, or sometimes both at once. Every decision can be different between your Dark Elder gang rising to the top or spiralling into bloody defeat. Fire engines and prime your guns, for in the aerial warfare of COMMORRAGH, only the fastest survive. So that's the idea behind it. Again, it's one of those games where you play 40k and you can get to a point where you've had enough games. You want something different, something simpler, and then these kind of games like Space Hulk, Blood Bowl, and then smaller games like this one here. It's complexity level 1, so it's sort of a basic game. And the great thing about it is you're getting miniatures that you can use in games of 40k anyway. So you're going to get six Dark Elder Reavers. I think that's pretty good value here, and then 10 Hellions. And if you add up the price, if you just bought those packs off the shelf, I think that's virtually the value of this game. Work retails about £30 after discount from Gaming Figures, so getting good value even. So if perhaps you're a Dark Elder player, you're getting into Dark Elder, you get this game here and you get a load of the miniatures inside. So, looks good. I'll open it up here. Now it is, it's not a soft box, it's a hard, it's hard cardboard here, so it's a solid build. Nice shiny surface. I do like the, another surprise was this colour scheme here, which I have to say I actually like. Different, it is different. It means it's competing gangs. You can have two different colour schemes, you can experiment perhaps. Might be an opportunity to go for something different and practice with your different colour schemes. So that's the box lid. Nice, very nice quality book here. Have a look through here. It's nicely done. I mean, it's a cool theme. So that's the art of the kill. It's the game components. You've got the models, the rule book, a bit of terrain, these sort of spires that you whiz around, counters, markers and dials. It's interesting. Preparing to play. So some arc templates here. So it's quite straightforward. It's Reavers versus Hellions. Murder packs, Hellion murder pack, and then a Reaver murder pack. Setting up the table. A 3x3 table you need for this one. So like a gaming match would work out pretty cool. Or just mark off part of a 6x4. You got the fight. Movements, I'm guessing there's shooting involved and combat, sort of flyby kind of combat that takes place as you're attacking, jinking here. Right, so you can jink, but probably incoming shots. So it'd be similar-ish to 40k, like a skirmish type game. Not sure on the colour. The colour scheme is so different. Very, very striking. I think a Dark Elder army painted up, a whole Dark Elder army for games in 40k would look extremely striking in that colour scheme. very, very different. So there's some alternate colour schemes here. Interesting. Turquoise colour looks nice. Very weird here with this one. Yeah, I'd say out of all of them, still like that yellow colour scheme. It's just so different. There's your tables and charts. Gangs of COMMORRAGH roster sheet. And that's it. So that's everything you need. Not much in there as far as rules are concerned. So a game that you could read through, pick up pretty quick, and then play it quite quickly. Just going to see. Time is about an hour. So the length of the game is about an hour. You're looking at, which is nice, refreshing time. You're not going to get bogged down in a game. It's all a nice time. 2 reference sheets here. So 1 each. Sequence of play. There's your tables, manoeuvres, riders, weapons. There's all your weapons there. Points costs if you're putting a team together, and all your bonuses. So pretty much everything's on those 2 sides. Okay, so that's that. Then getting started. This is the basic rules, just on there. That can get you straight into a game. Interesting. Then they give you, this is your assembly instructions there, and then assembly instructions for your hellions. Easily £30 worth in this game. And there's your counters. So nice. Yeah, pretty thick card, not the thickest. They're both layered on top of each other there, and imagine these are both the same. Yeah, it's 2 of the same. So you can get 2 of each of the turn, angle, markers and so on. Just there. Okay. And the rest of the box they've made into put a shelf here, and then all the miniatures and bits are inside. There is a lot. So you got Reavers. That's all of them. Give you a little pack of dice, 6 dice, and then all of your bases all in there, and then the hellions, like so, 1 and then 2, just there. Interesting. If there's scope to introduce any other type of Dark Elder units into the game, you could probably invent your own bits to add in, but there's concepts. It's come as a surprise, this game. I wasn't expecting anything like this to come along, but they've gone ahead and done it here. And it sounds fun. It's an hour game, so you're not going to be buying a game. It's going to take you ages and ages and ages to learn it. It's one that you can pick up pretty quick, so it does look like it would be pretty good fun. And you train your bits, and the miniatures and everything is all inside, so it's all self-contained. It's not much of an investment to get it. And the bonus on top of that, I think a lot of Dark Elder fans will go for this one, as you get a nice lot of miniatures that you can use in your regular games of 40k anyway. So there it is. Nice shelf on top, that's quite a good idea. That means you can just put your bits on top. And the reference sheets fit perfectly inside the square box. Rulebook, the cover, just there. There it is. That's the review then for Gangs of COMMORRAGH. Very, very striking colour scheme here. It's interesting that to see the different types of colour schemes, real sort of experimentation available, especially with gangs, different types of gangs for Dark Elder means that you can go for some very interesting colour schemes indeed. But there it is, just one of these smaller games that Games Workshop have released, Gangs of COMMORRAGH. As I said, you can, it's available on gamingfigures.com, you can check them out. They do Games Workshop at a discounted rate. But there it is, that's the review for Gangs of COMMORRAGH. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.